watching Good Day Connecticut here on Fox 61 America Areas.
And I'm Amanda Rouse. We are following some breaking news out of Hartford right now. Police there are searching for an escaped prisoner.
Yeah, the inmate somehow escaped handcuffs as officers were bringing him to the courthouse. Maggie Sliz is following this story for us. She's live in Hartford and has the latest. Maggie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, ladies, good morning. We actually just got to the scene a few minutes ago. We are on the corner of Lafayette and Russ Street. But if you take a look behind me, pretty much just a block down is where the scene and the search is taking place. This information just coming in right now. But here's what we know so far. Hartford police are saying that they're looking for a prisoner that escaped state police custody. Here's the thing. They're saying that this man is unarmed and that residents should not be alarmed. That's the most important thing to stress right now. Now, police are going door to door in this area. They're looking for that escaped prisoner. They're saying that if you have spotted this individual, to please give them a call. He actually ditched his jumpsuit, and police are saying that this man is wearing boxers and socks. Okay, so that is a description that they're providing right now, that he ditched his jumpsuit and that he is wearing his boxers and socks. So they have this portion of the roadway closed off, a couple blocks involved here as they're searching for this individual. The K9 unit is also joining them in the efforts to track this individual down. But again, at this point, limited details as to who this escaped prisoner is. A better description on what he looks like is not available at the moment, but that is the very latest for now. I'm going to send it over to Rachel Lutzker. She has much more details about the roads specifically that are impacted as this search continues. Rachel.
Yeah, Maggie, as this activity, as this investigation is underway here, there are several roads in the area, and it's kind of moving closures that are in place as this perimeter kind of expands through the area and as they kind of make their way through. So the areas that are really impacted at this point, Washington Street, a portion of Lafayette Street, also Oak Street, Park Street, and even stretching out to Broad Street, the intersection of Broad Street and Park Street there. I would certainly expect this to possibly expand through this area as Hartford police assisting state police with their search in this area, as Maggie said, as they are going door to door through this area. So certainly try to avoid it. Traffic is obviously going to be detoured off of a lot of these roads. So just give yourself plenty of extra time if you normally move on through this area, and just bear with those closures in place.
We are staying on top of breaking news out of Hartford for you. Police are searching for an escaped inmate right now. You're looking at live pictures. We're live on the scene. Officers, K9 dogs going door to door. We'll have the latest.
At 8:42, we are following some breaking news out of Hartford right now, and we do have some more information on the search for an escaped prisoner.
And we're going to head straight out to Fox 61's Maggie Sliz. She's live in Hartford with the very latest details. Maggie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, ladies, good morning. We're right on the corner of Lafayette and Russ Street. Take a look. You can see to my right is Hartford Superior Court. And then if you shift over to my left, this is where the active scene is taking place right now. Hartford police are searching for a prisoner that escaped the courthouse. And just moments ago, we did learn the identity of that individual. He is 22-year-old Kevin Feliciano. Now, if you've been watching our newscast in the morning, we were telling you about this story earlier. Kevin Feliciano is the suspect accused of stealing a car from Greenwich overnight. Now, police traced the vehicle through the victim's cell phone, which was actually still in the car at the time that it was stolen. Now, police tried to catch Feliciano, and they caught him near exit 47 right off of I-84, fired shots at him, but unfortunately missed. Now, Feliciano eventually rammed that car into a police cruiser in the midst of that scene. 2 troopers were injured, but we're hearing that they will be okay. So what you're looking at right now is the active search that's taking place in downtown Hartford. Police are going door to door looking for Feliciano. He escaped. He took his jumpsuit off, and we're being told that at this point, state police believe that he is wearing his boxers and socks only. But here's the important thing to point out. They do want residents in this area to know that Feliciano is unarmed. So to not be alarmed. If you do see him, please give police a call. I believe we do have a photo of Feliciano that we should be showing you on air right now. If you see this individual again, give Hartford Police a call. And he is not armed. Don't be alarmed. Just convey that information as soon as you can. Of course, we're going to be reporting here live all morning long as more information becomes available to us. But that is the very latest here. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maggie, thanks. Now with a closer look at exactly where this is happening by the courthouse, we're checking in with Rachel Lutzker.
Yeah, Rach.
Yeah, and guys, the perimeter that state and local police have kind of set up is kind of widening out as this search evolves through the area. So right in the area of Lafayette Street, where we saw Maggie before, Park Street, Broad Street, Russ Street is where we're seeing a lot of activity as well. This is kind of in that perimeter. Now, traffic is certainly being detoured around this stretch. So if you do normally travel through here, as you're looking live, you can see traffic obviously not going down through some of these roadways, being detoured off onto others. So you definitely want to give yourself plenty of extra time if you normally travel through this area, if you work near this area, or you're trying to get home through this area or get to and from. So give yourself extra time. Obviously, state police, local police on scene there working on this investigation. And obviously, as roads are needed to open and close through this area, they will. And you can see quite a bit of activity as we look live out in this scene in Hartford. So certainly we'll be watching this and the road closures that are in place throughout the morning. All right, we do have one other.
We are following some breaking news right now in Hartford. You are looking live at the scene right now. Police have set up a perimeter as they search for an escaped prisoner. Now, we are being told that the prisoner that they're looking for is Kevin Feliciano, and he was actually involved in a situation that police say where he took a car from Greenwich and then took that all the way from Hartford. You can see Maggie Sliz is on scene there. She will get much more details for us when we come back in our next hour at 9 o'clock.
We do know that Trooper 1 has joined the search from the air. Again, areas of Lafayette, Park, Washington Street, all those streets surrounding the courthouse. Police officers and canines, they are going door to door looking for this escaped inmate. We're looking here right now, and I don't know if we want to stay on this shot because it looks like something may be happening. We're not sure what street this is. We're going to stay on this. We're going to follow this. Again, there is an escaped inmate. He escaped cuffs from police. They were bringing him into the courthouse, and that's when he somehow escaped police. He has been on the run for a while now, and we were told that he discarded his police jumpsuit and then he was running around during this escape in socks and boxers. But once again, we're trying to stay on this live picture, see what's happening right now.
And obviously, it's a fluid situation. We apologize for the joltiness of the video, but our photographer that is on scene right now just trying to capture everything that's happening there so then we can, of course, report it back to you. Again, that's the man that they are looking for right there, Kevin Feliciano. He is who police are looking for right now, as Erica said,
they
in
arrested him
boxers
this morning. Police say he stole a vehicle in Greenwich, and that vehicle was tracked here in Hartford because the victim, the owner of the vehicle, left his cell phone in the vehicle. That cell phone was tracked back here in Hartford. There was a crash. Police were able to capture him, and then he was, as a result, being taken into the courthouse, and then that is when he escaped. But again, we're staying on top of this. We've just gotten an update from Hartford Police. They are saying that they have caught the escaped inmate. You're looking at the scene right here in Hartford, in the area surrounding the courthouse. We were just on this a few moments ago when we saw a swarm of officers run in a certain direction. We're assuming that that is what's happened because they are now telling us that that inmate who escaped has been caught.
All right, that is Kevin Feliciano right there. Again, we will continue to monitor the situation. Maggie Sliz is out there live for us, and we will have much more coming up when we come back at 9 o'clock.